Hello, let's play Betweenle. I will start with logic. It doesn't really matter what you start with in this game. All right, so what this dot means here is how close our word is to the top or bottom, and it's alphabetical. So it's alphabetical by the whole word. So if you alphabetize all the 5-letter words, like they would appear in the dictionary, then our word is 8.7% away from logic and 40% away from the top. That is percent of all words in the dictionary. All right, the 5-letter ones. So we're pretty close to logic. 8.7%. My kind of really fuzzy heuristic is each letter is about 3%. And then like some are much more, like RST. So I think this puts us in I. So the first I word I thought of was igloo. It doesn't really matter. We're just trying to get the first letter here. All right. So the question is, are there enough I words that we stay in I, or does this put us in late H? I'm going to try an early I if I can think of one. I also just don't want to think of an early I. Maybe ideas, but generally that we don't have plurals as answers. So why don't I just do a really late H instead? Like hymen. All right, so we are actually in the H's, but we might be HY unless there's not enough of those. We could try HU, like human, hustle. No, hustle is too long. Husky. We'll try that. Okay, that went up. I'm not surprised. We're like halfway between. I don't think there's an HV, HW, HX. So is there another really late HU? Or do we want to go an early HA, like hyena or something? Ooh, we're getting closer. The Hyatt, the hotel chain. Hiya. Heis. I'm just not seeing one of these. So maybe it is HU? Hux, Huz, Hut? Maybe it's just another HUS. How many of these are there? Hus. We're not doing HV, HW, HX, HY. Wow. Hibernate. Except Hiber? No. I'm just trying to narrow it down here. I think it's got to be HU. Huz. Hoey. Hux. Hoa. Hov. Hut. Hutch. It wasn't Hutch. Hutch went up. Oof. So we're not in the HUS. Is there a late HUT then? Hutses. Oh boy, what is this word? I don't think we can go beyond HUT. Hov. I can't think of any more HYs. I wish I could. We're still closer to hyena. So there's like a few words that I haven't noticed. I'm like, the problem with this game is you can get stuck. Like, you either think of the word or you don't. There's no good way to get info. Kind of a fatal game design flaw for that situation. Yeah, Hyatt. Like, what would this be? It's definitely not going to accept Hyatt, but if it did, I would guess it. HU Huzzy. I don't know. You Hutu Huto Hudor Huton. I can't. I don't know. I'm like, how do I finish this puzzle? Hybe, Hybel, Highback. I'm just trying to like guess stuff in a way that like will trigger. Oh, it's that, and I haven't done so yet. Hit, hiss, hide, hider, hides, hidel, hidel, hi HYE. I don't know. H U V. One thing I can think of is there's like something in between here, but that's unlikely. Hiata. Hiasa. Hiata. I'm like giving up here. Huz. Hut. Hux. Oh boy. Huton. What can I do? I can't. I could pull up a list of words and just answer it. Just be done with this, but like the problem is I can't even like force a loss. I don't think there's even a give up button. I don't think there is a give up button. So the only way to even know the answer is to just look up a list of words. But obviously that would be giving up. That wouldn't be winning. I see. Like, normally these are pretty common words too. So like I should know it. I'm just completely blanking. I feel like HYB is our best option, but Hybel. I'm gonna do Heist. I don't know. Heist is EAST. HY Hysia or something. Maybe it's some kind of flower. I don't know. Feels like a flower word. Hydra. Of course, it's Hydra. Okay. Got there eventually. Why was that so hard to think of? I wonder what word is between Hydra and hyena. There's at least one because it was 0.02. All right. Well, that took a while. How'd you do? All right, let's spin the bonus game wheel and see what tomorrow's bonus game will be. Magic Madness 3091 suggested Weekly Squirtle. So this is the Weekly Squirtle where it's a full 5x5. So you're guessing 10 words instead of the normal 6. But yeah, we will be doing the Weekly Squirtle tomorrow.